Hello and welcome to Wasted Youth. My name is Gar, and for as long as I can remember, I've been a collector. I've collected everything: comic books, action figures, statues, vinyl, records, cassettes, stickers, cards, games, video games, DVDs, Blu-rays, VHS tapes, you name it. I probably got some somewhere. I probably slowed down a little bit as I got older, but the urge is still there. So what have I got? Let's have a look. Welcome to Wasted Youth. This time we're going to be doing something that's close to my heart, and it's a band called the Misfits, or just Misfits. And I've been obsessed with Misfits since I heard them when I was about 17 years of age, and I went through a phase of buying everything that had the logo on it. Everything that had the logo on it. Anything Misfits related I bought. I probably had 100 Misfits t-shirts and hoodies over the years. I have a Misfits tattoo. I had Misfits shoelaces at one stage. Misfits Christmas lights for Christmas trees. You name it. I've probably had it in terms of Misfits stuff. What I have at the moment is I have some stuff. I had a lot more and I can't find it. I probably will find it, hopefully. I have a list of stuff here to show you. But first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to give you the quickest history of the Misfits band that's ever been done. Literally ever been done. So, Misfits started off, here we go, we're going to go to a slideshow. Misfits started off as a band with Danzig singing, okay? Remember that name, Danzig. The guy on the left here, that's Jerry Only. That's the bassist. Now, there's going to be a power struggle between these two guys. Now, eventually what's going to happen is that Danzig, the singer, he's going to leave and he's going to start his own band called Samhain. Okay? Now, he's going to be doing Samhain for a little while. You'll see the logo up the top, taken out of that as well. That's the Samhain logo. Now, after Danzig leaves Misfits and starts Samhain, Jerry Only, the bassist, starts a band called Christ the Conqueror, which is a Christian metal band that I've heard and is it's garbage. It's not good. I don't know why he done it for a band like that's Doyle on the right. Sorry, on the left, the guitarist. Like you can tell by the tattoo, and Jerry on the right, looking a bit like Kirk Hammett from Metallica or something. It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. Now, after Samhain, Danzig starts Danzig under his own name. It's pretty much the same band with a few little additions, but they keep the logo, the Samhain logo, and just rename it Danzig. I think that might have been Rick Rubin's idea. I'm not entirely sure. While this happened, there's a big giant fight between Jerry and Danzig, and this is formed. So this is the Graves era Misfits. So it's a new band that Jerry had put together because he had earned the rights to use Misfits' name. History of the Misfits imaginable. You can find more on YouTube. You'll find loads of histories and podcasts about it. It's a great story. It's amazing. But Jerry Only is the king of merchandising. He's like a Kiss levels king of merchandising. He will put that logo on anything. It's amazing. So I have a couple of things here, but we'll probably just go straight to one of the cool things I have here. Let's jump straight in to this. So this here, we'll stand up there. This here is a Jerry Only doll. You'll have to excuse all the bite marks on my hands. I have a parrot and I decided to have fun biting me earlier. This is the Jerry Only doll. This came out in 1999, and it was put out by a company called, I think it was Century. Century, I believe, was the name of the company that put it out. And 1999, they only released two different ones. So this is the Jerry one. There's a lot of detail, and a lot. Like every part of them was movable, every part of them was posable. You name it, like legs. This is like a Action Man level of toy. Now this jacket here is made of like mixed media, so it's like fake leather. It's got little plastic spikes. I'm missing one of the spikes on his collar, as you can see. The head is completely movable. The head is a different colour from his body, so I'm assuming that body, they made a bunch of other action figures and just used the same body all the time. The guitar has actual strings on it. One of these strings is broken. You can see down here there's a little bit of super glue where I tried to fix it. It's still a little bit loose. And this guy has had one of the tuning pegs off the guitar broken off. He's still in decent order, actually. Still nothing really wrong with him. I had to take this guy apart and take all his clothes off and wash him. But the jacket will not take a washing. It's already starting to disintegrate. Just because it's that fake, like a pleather or something like that. I couldn't tell you. So much detail on these. I bought these in America. And they came in... The boxes are coffin shaped. Jerry actually has like a belt on, I think, underneath this jacket. He has this cool spiky belt on that's removable as well. So that's Jerry. And they made one more. They made Doyle, who's the guitarist. Now they used the exact same body from what I can tell for both of these guys, even though Doyle is a lot taller and a lot kind of bigger, a lot more muscular. A lot less accessories on Doyle because this is generally what he looks like when he plays. Just a pair of boots, a pair of spandex pants, and a guitar, some face paint. That's kind of it. The guitar there's pickups on it again. It has strings. Nothing on the back of them. Yeah, so like I said, these guys came in these coffin boxes. And get rid of these guys and jump back here real quick. But 1999, I think I got them in America. So I believe these go for not crazy money. Not crazy money now. I don't know, I maybe paid $30 for them. Maybe each. In America, and maybe the year 2001, 2002. I have the boxes somewhere. I actually have a picture of the boxes I'm going to show you now in a few minutes. I still have the boxes. I just couldn't find them. Again, you need to understand that I'm going over to my parents' house, climbing up into the attic and pulling crazy stuff out, like a van load of gear at a time. And I have nowhere to put it, so I'm doing it all kind of in stages. So eventually when I find those boxes, I'll be able to show you those actual boxes themselves. I want to show you what some of the other toys look like. So you can see here in the bottom left, that's what they look like in the boxes. They're the coffin boxes. Up top there, you've got these kind of cartoony things. As I said, Jerry only will put that Misfits logo, what's called the Fiend face, he'll put that on anything. You've got Jerry only action figures from Reaction sitting there. I like the Reaction stuff, but I'm not crazy on it because I find the price point of it outweighs the kind of coolness factor of it. They do so many different variants. You'll see a glow in the dark version there, a black and white version there. Like it's too much. And you buy one and you feel like you're missing out and you need to buy the other ones. And for the price point they're at, I don't know. I mean, obviously Reaction are designed to look like that kind of 70s, 80s kind of thing. Now those action figures I just showed you, these guys here, this guitar fell backwards. Their guitars are held on by actual like little loops and straps and stuff. I probably should have got them in a cool position or something first before I showed them to you, but you get the idea. It's Doyle. Like I said, they only made Jerry and they made Doyle. Apparently it was a prototype for Dr. Chud, the drummer. You'll find that online sometimes. Having a quick look online, you might find it. And then they never even started the Michael Graves one because Michael Graves left. He quit the band, so they never bothered making those. I want to show you some other stuff that they done here. So obviously there's your Misfits that we were saying earlier. You got the Fiend toys. Okay, so this is a range put out by Reaction as well, and this just shows you how many different versions you can get. The Bullet one, the Pumpkin one, the Earth AD one, the Horror Business, the Straight Up Fiend. There's a glow in the dark one there. And there's a black cloaked Fiend. There's a Legacy of Brutality Fiend. And that's just the ones I could find. I guarantee you there's more. I guarantee you that there's more. So I've got two more things to show you that I had a friend pick up for me. I had a friend pick up for me a couple of years ago. I'm going to jump over here. A buddy of mine picked these up for me. They're a little bit dusty. I tried to give them a clean, but I don't want to go too hard on them because, let's be honest, they're just going to go back into a box and stay there. So this is the Neca range. So the Neca range came out in 2014. There's two variants. There's a black one and a red one. I have both. I'll show you the red one now in a second. They come with interchangeable hands and candlestick holders. They're okay looking. They're kind of cool. Obviously, these guys stay in the blister packs. Now, like I said, these are the 2014 versions. More recently, they repackaged these into cardboard. And you can buy them in the kind of cardboard window ones that are really popular now. You'll see a lot of the horror movies and old action movies. They're kind of putting these into these kind of cardboard boxes. This is the red one. This is the red Fiend. They call it the Fiend, but it's not. This character is called the Crimson Ghost, and the Misfits kind of stole it from a 1950s B movie, a horror B movie. I don't know if they ever bothered buying the rights for it, or if they just let the copyright run out and then kind of stole the copyright themselves. That would be more fitting for the Misfits, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna look into that. One of these was rarer than the other, and I can't remember whether it was the red one or the black one. I'm gonna guess that the black one is normal, and the red one is maybe not actually, because this is kind of black and white looking, isn't it? And this is the colour, and this is, yeah. So let's say the red one is normal, and the black and white one's rarer. I don't know how that stands anymore. I can't remember how much I paid for those. Like I said, a buddy of mine got those from me at I think Comic Con, one of the Comic Cons, maybe New York. He got them from me. They retail for between $40 and $70 online right now. That's it for this one. Last week, doing the Azrael video, I went too long. It's like 18 minutes long. I'm going to try and keep it around 10. 10's probably about right. So we'll leave it at that for this week. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, help me out. And if I get something wrong, tell me, because I'm learning this as well. Thanks.